Well, hello everyone, I am L, she is here today, and we are LC Shark. Today we are going to play This is the Police. In this game, you are a cop, you are head of department, and you send out your officers to make the city safe. I've played this game for an hour, 2 days in game, so I really liked it, so I decided to make a video on it. In this game, there's a lot of talking, so you won't hear me a lot, but I really liked it. It takes a day or two to really play the game, but let's try it. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. So the city is called Freeburg, and you see every day the paper, so this can be interesting, but I don't know. Also, I drive with a broken car, which is stupid. I'm an old man, I should have a decent car. Okay.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? So I have to say, this isn't the game, it's just a small part of it. So do that and then we play the game. I really like his voice, it's very deep, probably from smoking cigars all day. Good. This was a surprise, the mayor discussed it with me. He probably discussed it. Mayor Rogers told me that what he wants a fresh face running Freeburg Police Department. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. Do you already know the name of your successor? I think it'd be a department veteran. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? I don't know. I don't know what to say. No way. Although Kendrick was acquitted Many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? I'd say no comments because I really don't know. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely not. I don't know. I don't know if these affect the game or anything. Thank you.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
I'm on the pills. And cigars, like I said.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. People of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Ah, my cigar.
180
Hey-ho.
days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy.
He doesn't need to do it. Someone else is. Day 2. All right. Okay. So now the actual game starts.
Cops don't use the
Not
police
yet.
station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick, he recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Great. Show me what you've got. Yes. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. So they have their professionalism, the energy, and some drink too much or just come up with stupid reasons to take a day off. Let's go! The music is good. I really like it. Good, so the day has started. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your officer to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. A hit and run. The easiest way to determine how difficult the task might be is to check how many units you are allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particular risky missions give you the option to sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene is seen to the presence of weapons and so on. Okay, let's go. So something happened at the mall. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through the trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Okay. Who do I sell? Sell. Doesn't sound that dangerous, so maybe these two? Tsubaki and Asano. Let's go. A theater manager reported that during a show of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater's security guard. Okay, he's drunk, probably a bit better, like these two. It sounds more dangerous, so let's send these two. Price is so bad at her job. 5 rating. That's nothing. Alright. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. Offender caught. Nice. We did good. And the fight. Offender caught. There we go. Next one. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs with a shotgun, so the best. Great. I don't think I will be using price a lot, so. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them and our security guard is off duty tonight. I'm not sending price, come on. It will be stupid. Then surely civilians will die. They're almost there. Next, in the ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then ran away with his guitar and his money. Well, I sent 3 people. Then she might do something. My best officer is there, so it's gonna be fine. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sound of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Well, they had a shotgun, right? So probably say you have the house surrounded. Just knocking sounds stupid when they have a shotgun. Let's do that. Fender caught. Yeah, they did great. I really like this game.
311A complete.
Ah. They lost experience. Damn. But no one died, so I guess it's not that bad. Oh, it's getting late. Assault. Hey, Price, you did something. Nothing's happening. Oh, the day's over. Great. We did good. Only one fault, so. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. So tomorrow it's shift A probably. I also have there's 4 bad cops. Maybe I'll switch them. I'll just leave it. It's gonna be okay. And we're
Used
back
to
to
be,
talk.
when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand.
The Mafia.
Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed,
So he
Frank.
works for the Mafia.
That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Day 3. Retirement, museum, and nothing interesting. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they are at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets, and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. Good. My dog died yesterday. I'm terribly depressed. Yeah, I won't use her anyway. But come tomorrow, I don't know. Yeah, I should go. In addition to their performance rating, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1 or 2 or 3 stripes. Once a week you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honor, some week you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Employees of rank not only increase the professionalism, but they also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes, when cops get ranked, they start thinking more seriously about their job, about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Okay, great. So, she's gone. Probably give away a stripe, maybe 2 grand. I think it did 50 professionalism. A grand. Good. I've got 5, 6 acceptable cops. So let's go. I'll keep a stripe for the other shift. Freeburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection and play it at any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your grandfather. What will I choose? Last time I listened to this one, so I'll do the same. Well, isn't this copyrighted? I don't know. I'll try it. Let's go. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops. Police station and the labor market. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Do I have? Oh, yeah. I'll probably take the best one. I don't know. Wouldn't it be stupid to hire her? Let's do Shift A. Then personnel. Want to free up a slot? Time to fire somebody. Burge Jr. Yeah, fire. If you have legal grounds for the termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway, legally be damned. But that could land you in additional proceedings, and your other staff will become more worried about keeping their jobs than they are about actually doing their job. Another way to free up slot is to have a police officer killed. We won't do that. That's awful. But that's not really a valid option, right? So I can't fire him legally. He is too old. Yeah, probably him. He is too old. Good. Shift A, Shift B. Okay, good. Herb, I'll hire for Shift B then. Now a detective. Let's take him, I guess. And for, wait. Here I have 2 detectives, here 3. So for Shift A. There we go. Close. And we're ready. The cathedral. Received a frightened call from the local cathedral. This morning the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seems there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Just a shovel, not that dangerous, so I'll send you two. Let's go. I don't know if it was good to fire him early in the day. Maybe he won't work as well. Alright. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out of his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Send you? Well, maybe not first. you, and the last two. Let's hope it works. They're teenagers. Might be easy. Vandalism. Offender caught. Good. We've only made one mistake, so pretty good. A waitress named Mila reports that she's just served a chicken, Eddie, and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. Dangerous criminal. Luckily, I saved these two. And vandalism. Yeah, we caught him. I think if you spread your cops out a bit, not the best than these two, I think it's pretty easy, but we'll see. The waitress had mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in the question. Ah, false alarm. Nightclub. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again. Now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. So, I, the officer who sends out people, I'm almost retiring, so I need the money. So this is one way to earn money. This is the last day I did, so I know what's going to happen. And the cop I sent is going to stop working for us. So I'll send my worst cop, but that's just because I know what happens here. Good one. The next things I won't know, so. Where's my music? Go! There we go. That's better. Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Crack? That's pretty serious. I'll send you and you. Yeah. And it's sand, it's mafia. Should be dangerous, no? Oh yeah, he quit. Oh, sorry, my recording froze. Let's hire him for what's your salary? 8. There we go. So, sorry chief, but I quit. So, but I earned my money. 4.5 grand. I wish it was that easy. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. That's so stupid. I have to send cop because gum. Come on. And the day is over. As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloons animals for kids. Maybe it's false alarm, I don't know. Maybe carefully watch. I don't know. Yeah, we got him. Great. And then the last one for today. Suicide threat. Also caught. Great. We're doing good. Let's end the day. So, 2 people quit, and he is tired. So checkpoint. Great. Well, I hope you all liked this game. I really do. So I'm sure you will see a next video. Let me see in the comments. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.